Now everybody's talking about the interview on NTV last night, yeah, whereby veteran, very experienced journalist Linus Kaikai interviewed Police Inspector General Joseph Boinet, yeah. And the first question that came to my mind: why accept to be interviewed on live television if you're not going to answer any questions? If you're going to say absolutely zero, what's the point? Guys, I'm telling you, you'd better just catch that video, yeah? Not for the sake of getting any information, but for the sake of watching drama, actually comedy, yeah? Cruel, evil comedy. Boinet alitoa jasho, akastama, he repeated himself, his eyes widened, he just did everything in the book. Yeah, but he did not answer the question. He did not give Kenyans questions. I mean, did not give Kenyans answers to very, very nagging questions. Yeah, that are on the minds of Kenyan people right now. Zero answers. Yeah. Anyway, now I have a lot of respect for Linus Kaikai. Yeah, this is he's been at this game for a long time. Yeah, and it was obvious in this interview that he had been briefed. Or if not briefed, they had sat down and strategized on how to tackle this interview. Yes, because what has happened in the past, and this is becoming a trademark of Jubilee, yeah, the Jubilee government. Yes, you ask them questions, they divert and start a brand new topic, and they go round and round and round in circles, and by the time they are finished, you've even forgotten what you asked them. Yeah. Now, let me just give you an example. Even in the public, you see, something happens in Kenya, and then the question is posed to Jubilee. What are you guys going to do about this tension in the country? For instance, yeah, what are you guys going to do about this tension in the country? Isn't there any way you can maybe meet the opposition and talk? Now, the answer will be, Raila Odinga is going to mess the country, blah, 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 blah. Raila, blah, blah, blah. Raila, blah, blah, blah. They go on and on and on and on. But Raila is not in government. Jubilee is. Raila does not have any power. Jubilee does. Yeah? Gosh. So if there's anything going wrong in Kenya, how does the opposition come in? Yes? If anybody has broken a crime, anybody is doing anything against the constitution, arrest them. Yeah, if there are parts of the constitution that, or rather if you feel that the whole constitution is not working for you and your dictatorial plans, then just come out and tell people openly. Yeah, just tell them we are fed up of this constitution. We do not want it. We have the numbers in parliament. We vote that the whole constitution is put in the dustbin. Yes, and we'll do a referendum after that. And after all, we have the numbers, 70+1, so definitely win the referendum, trash the constitution, end of story. Then you know where we're coming from. But this thing of going round in circles, going round, propaganda, round in circles, propaganda, gosh, it's just getting tiring, yeah? Anyway, Kaikai definitely knew what he was doing, yeah? Because he did not allow, yeah? He did not allow this going around in circles. He was asking very direct questions. He wanted very direct answers. And of course, he did not get those direct answers, yeah, naturally. In fact, during the show, they actually played clips of what had happened, especially what happened in the university, where the police went actually into the halls of residence. The police even went actually into the lecture halls, yeah, where some people were even trying to sit exams, and they brought out people, frog-marched them and beat them and harassed them and punished them, etc., etc. Yeah, and all this was captured on video. So the Kaikai strategy was very simple, yeah, to actually keep the man on topic, yeah, this thing of, and so on, yeah. But maybe at this juncture, I'd better point out one particular answer that the Boinet tried to give, yeah. The gist of that answer was that, yes, they're constitutional rights, but now, I'm getting very wary, yeah? These people who talk about the constitution and then they add the word but. Yes? I know you have constitutional rights, but these are extraordinary circumstances. We have to beat up people. He didn't say that, but that's the insinuation, yes? Yes, we know you have constitutional rights, but you have to exercise them responsibly. Now, for example, those poor students in the halls, how are they not exercising their rights responsibly? How? Yeah, because the police commissioner talked about the police inspector general. Sorry, the police inspector general talked about problems on the streets. Yeah, car windscreens being smashed, stones being thrown on the streets. Yeah, so how do the police now come into the halls of residence of the students? Okay, now the excuse, which was very far-fetched, yeah, the excuse which came in was that, oh, you know, we received a report that some of these criminal elements ran into the university, into the halls of residence, they ran into the lecture halls. Now, that is a very far-fetched story. And Linus Kekai caught him out, because Linus asked him, now these people who ran into the students' halls, yeah, where are they? Have you arrested them? Yeah, because the idea is you arrest them and arraign them in court. Have they been arrested? And the police IG just kept on stammering, and gosh, it was quite a show. Now, there are two explosive facts I'd like to bring to draw your attention to. Okay, number one, the police have lied before. Okay, and they've lied before very effectively. They've told lies to the Kenyan public. You know that tall tale which the police have not been able to produce evidence? That is, they were beating up these students and harassing them because some criminals had run from the streets into the university. Yeah, it's still not verified. That tall tale has still not been proved. So what I'm saying is that the police are on record as having told Kenyan lies. Okay, that's number one. Number two, it is very interesting that Joseph Boinet has become the police inspector general after leaving the intelligence service. Yep, he's a former intelligence officer. Okay, now the reason why that interests me is that this has happened before in our history. Yeah, in 1965, somebody from the intelligence, somebody called Bernard Hinga, yes, left the intelligence to become police commissioner. Yes, and this was at the height of the terror that was unleashed on the Kenyan people by the Jomo Kenyatta government. Okay, so you know, as I always tell you, history teaches us. Yes. Now, in the next, I'll tell you more in the next episode of this series. Okay, you know the drill. Click on the link on your top left-hand corner, and you'll be there. See you there in a bit. This is Chris Kumekucha.